Reaching 70 is a remarkable milestone, a point in life that deserves to be celebrated, reflected upon, and embraced with an open heart. For those who've reached this age, it's likely that much of life has been spent devoted to others, to family, friends, careers, and communities. But as the years pass, many of us start noticing that some things, which once felt so necessary, now seem trivial or even confusing. What once held meaning and purpose may now feel like unnecessary weight, or at least worth reconsidering. One of the greatest gifts of aging is the clarity that comes with experience. There's a freedom in reaching a point in life where societal expectations hold less sway, where the relentless pursuit of more, bigger, and better no longer defines happiness. There's a unique joy in embracing simplicity, in valuing peace over pressure, and in seeking purpose over perfection. But despite this clarity, society often clings to outdated beliefs about what a meaningful or successful life looks like, even for those in their 70s or beyond. Think about the expectations that seem woven into the fabric of our lives. The idea that success is measured by constant productivity, that worth is linked to what we can achieve or acquire, and that fulfillment is only found in always doing more. While these beliefs might serve some purposes earlier in life, many of them can feel out of place later on. When we reach our 70s, it becomes clear that life's most valuable assets aren't things we can accumulate. They're intangible treasures, like wisdom, peace, and a sense of true contentment. However, breaking free from these ingrained habits and expectations isn't always easy. We might feel pressured to hold on to routines or responsibilities that don't serve us anymore, simply because they're familiar or because we fear judgment from others. But here's the beautiful truth. Aging gives us the opportunity to redefine what matters, to shed what no longer makes sense, and to focus on what truly brings us joy and peace. For example, consider the expectations around productivity. There's often an underlying message that if we aren't constantly doing something, we're wasting our time. But after decades of hard work, many people find that the endless push for productivity is more exhausting than fulfilling. There's a distinct pleasure in slowing down, in embracing the beauty of unhurried moments, and in realizing that rest is not a luxury, but a necessity. The wisdom to say, "I've earned this time to relax," to savor, to simply be, is something that only those with years of life experience truly understand. Another area where expectations can weigh heavily is in relationships. Many of us have spent years nurturing relationships out of obligation rather than genuine connection. As we age, the importance of surrounding ourselves with people who genuinely bring joy, support, and understanding becomes clearer. Time feels too precious to be spent on relationships that drain us. And yet, letting go of these connections can feel challenging. We're conditioned to keep up appearances, to avoid rocking the boat. But choosing to prioritize meaningful connections over obligatory ones is a profound act of self-care and respect. Then there's the matter of self-image and physical appearance. Society has long equated youth with beauty and worth, which can create an overwhelming pressure to cling to the appearance of youth, even as we age. But what if we allowed ourselves to redefine beauty as something that grows deeper with age, as a reflection of the life we've lived, the love we've given, and the wisdom we carry? There's grace in every line, every gray hair, and every story that our bodies hold. Embracing aging as a natural, beautiful part of life, rather than something to hide or combat, can be incredibly liberating. And let's not forget material possessions. We accumulate so much over a lifetime, things that at one point felt essential, but now sit unused or forgotten. There's a reason that decluttering has become such a popular practice. It's not just about creating physical space, but mental space as well. By letting go of what no longer serves us, we make room for what truly matters. The process of simplifying our lives can be incredibly freeing, offering a sense of peace and clarity that goes far beyond a tidy home. This stage of life offers a unique chance to rewrite the script, to move away from what others expect and toward what feels right for us. It's a time to embrace a simpler, more intentional life, a life that's rich in the things that actually matter, like health, love, inner peace, and fulfillment. Letting go of things that no longer make sense isn't about giving up. It's about making room for a deeper sense of purpose and joy. So, in this journey we're about to embark on, we'll explore 10 things that often don't make sense after 70, habits, beliefs, or expectations that may have served us in the past, but now feel misaligned with our true priorities. This isn't just a list of things to give up. It's a roadmap to rediscovering what's meaningful, to finding joy in simplicity, and to embracing the wisdom that comes with age. The journey toward a fulfilling life after 70 isn't about conforming to anyone else's idea of success or happiness. It's about embracing the life that's right for you, filled with choices that reflect your values, your desires, and your peace. So, as we dive into these 10 points, remember, each one is an opportunity to realign with your inner truth, to let go of what no longer serves you, and to celebrate the richness of this remarkable stage of life. Advice 1. Let go of constantly seeking others' approval. Reaching 70 brings a wonderful clarity about what truly matters and what doesn't. One of the most freeing realizations at this age is understanding that we don't need anyone else's approval to live a fulfilling life. Many of us spent decades working to meet the expectations of others, from family and friends to coworkers and society at large. But by this stage, there's a beautiful truth to embrace. We've earned the right to follow our own path, no explanations needed. The constant need for approval can feel deeply ingrained. It's natural, after all, to want the respect and appreciation of those around us. But as we age, prioritizing inner peace and personal fulfillment over others' opinions can be life-changing. Approval seeking can be exhausting, keeping us from fully experiencing the moments we're in. It can lead us to doubt our own choices, even when those choices feel right in our hearts. Instead of seeking approval, try turning inward to ask yourself what feels fulfilling and meaningful. Consider journaling about your experiences, taking the time to note the moments when you felt most at peace or most aligned with yourself. The more you tune into what genuinely brings you happiness, the less reliant you'll feel on outside opinions. Living authentically can be a profound gift we give to ourselves in our later years. And when others see that we're at peace with our choices, they often come to respect and admire our confidence and self-assurance, even if they don't entirely understand it. Advice 2. Simplify your possessions. Embrace the power of less. At 70 and beyond, many of us come to see our possessions in a different light. After a lifetime of accumulating belongings, it's common to feel weighed down by things that once felt essential. The truth is, simplifying and letting go of excess possessions can offer a surprising sense of liberation. By clearing away what we no longer need, we make space, physically and mentally, for what truly matters. Accumulating items often brings comfort in earlier years. We surround ourselves with things that hold memories or offer a sense of security. But as time passes, our priorities shift. Clutter can begin to feel more like a burden than a comfort. A home filled with unneeded items can create unnecessary stress, making it harder to find things or simply move around. Decluttering, on the other hand, offers a unique peace of mind and a refreshed sense of clarity. One approach to simplifying is to start small, perhaps a single drawer or closet. Begin by identifying items you haven't used or needed in the past year, setting them aside. Consider donating them, allowing them to bring joy to someone else. Sentimental items can be particularly challenging to let go of, so it can be helpful to focus on the joy of keeping only what truly holds a special place in your heart. Embracing less also allows us to focus more on experiences and relationships rather than things. With fewer possessions, we're less tied down by maintenance or organization, freeing up energy and time to pursue what brings us happiness. Advice 3. Prioritize inner fulfillment over social status. After a lifetime of working, raising families, and contributing to communities, many people find themselves reflecting on what truly brought them joy and meaning. One common realization is that the pursuit of social status, prestige, or external recognition often falls short in providing lasting fulfillment. While society often celebrates achievements and material success, these markers of status can become less relevant as we grow older. True happiness at 70 and beyond comes from within, and it's often the quieter, more personal moments that bring the most satisfaction. If you're used to striving for recognition, it can feel odd at first to let go of that pursuit. However, shifting your focus toward inner fulfillment can offer a refreshing new sense of purpose. Take time to explore hobbies, passions, or volunteer opportunities that resonate with your core values. Spend time in nature, explore artistic pursuits, or delve into learning something new simply for the joy of it, without concern for accolades or approval. This is your time to be yourself fully, without any need for comparison or competition. Creating a personal space of peace and joy, filled with activities and people who genuinely bring happiness, can be deeply rewarding. Letting go of societal expectations around status opens up a world of experiences that may have been overlooked before. You might find that you connect more deeply with others who share similar values, building relationships based on shared interests and mutual respect rather than titles or accomplishments. This shift can make these years some of the most authentic and fulfilling yet. Advice 4. Embrace self-care without guilt. Self-care is often misunderstood as a luxury, something to indulge in only occasionally. However, at 70 and beyond, self-care becomes an essential part of living a happy, healthy life. This stage of life is about embracing well-being as a priority, not as a reward or something that needs to be earned. Many of us grew up in an era that valued hard work and sacrifice, where taking time for oneself was sometimes seen as selfish. But the truth is, looking after yourself is an act of self-respect and a foundation for your quality of life. Self-care doesn't have to mean extravagant pampering. It can be as simple as setting aside time each day to relax, reflect, or pursue a favorite hobby. Regular exercise, mindful eating, and maintaining social connections are all forms of self-care that support physical, emotional, and mental well-being. Making time for these activities can lead to better health, reduced stress, and a greater sense of contentment. If you've ever felt guilty about taking time for yourself, remember that self-care allows you to be more present, vibrant, and engaged in your relationships and experiences. It's not about avoiding responsibilities. It's about making sure you have the energy and peace of mind to enjoy life to the fullest. Treating yourself kindly, allowing time for rest, and surrounding yourself with positive influences can make a world of difference, bringing renewed energy and joy to every day. Advice 5. Embrace flexibility in plans and goals. By the time we reach our 70s, many of us have learned that life doesn't always follow the script we envisioned. The idea that everything needs to go according to plan can create unnecessary stress and disappointment, especially as we age. Letting go of rigid expectations allows us to embrace the present and find joy in life's unpredictability. At this stage, being flexible with our goals and plans opens doors to new experiences and relationships we may not have anticipated. Flexibility can mean many things. It might mean adjusting daily routines to suit your energy levels or being open to changes in health and mobility. It could mean allowing your interests to evolve without feeling guilty about leaving certain pursuits behind. Letting go of the pressure to achieve everything on a fixed timeline can make life feel lighter and more fulfilling. Many people find that adopting a more spontaneous outlook allows them to focus on the joys and opportunities that each day presents, rather than worrying about long-term outcomes. If you're someone who thrives on structure, try taking small steps toward embracing flexibility. Allow yourself to say yes to new experiences, even if they weren't on your original list of goals. Reevaluate the things you feel obligated to do and ask yourself if they still bring joy or satisfaction. This sense of freedom can add vitality to your life, reminding you that this chapter is about living on your terms, with the flexibility to make changes as needed. Advice 6. Nurture meaningful relationships over quantity. As we age, the value of genuine, meaningful relationships becomes even more apparent. In earlier years, social circles may have been extensive: coworkers, acquaintances, neighbors, and friends we met along the way. But by 70, it's often clear that quality matters far more than quantity. Nurturing a smaller circle of trusted friends, family members, and loved ones can create a profound sense of connection and support, while shallow or obligatory relationships can feel draining. Focus on nurturing relationships that are mutually supportive, with people who bring out the best in you and respect your well-being. These connections don't need to be perfect. They just need to be genuine. Take the time to reach out to those who truly matter, whether through regular phone calls, visits, or shared activities. Prioritize relationships with people who listen, who offer kindness and laughter, and who create a space for you to be yourself. Letting go of relationships that no longer serve you or bring negativity is also an important part of this process. It can be challenging to distance yourself from people who don't respect your values or well-being, but doing so can create space for healthier, more fulfilling connections. Remember, there's nothing selfish about prioritizing relationships that lift you up. It's a way to ensure that the time you spend with others enriches your life and brings joy to each day. Advice 7. Let go of constant worrying about the future. At 70 and beyond, the realization often dawns that life is best lived in the present. While planning ahead can be useful, excessive worrying about the future can detract from the joys of today. Many people in their later years find that letting go of constant worry leads to a profound sense of peace and fulfillment. Life is unpredictable, and trying to anticipate every possible outcome often brings more stress than it's worth. Embracing each day as it comes can be a powerful way to reclaim peace of mind. If you're someone who often worries, try setting aside a specific time each day to acknowledge your concerns, then consciously shift your focus back to the present. This small practice can be surprisingly effective in breaking the habit of dwelling on uncertainties. Consider engaging in mindfulness exercises or meditation to help center your thoughts in the here and now. When you allow yourself to let go of the what-ifs, you create space for gratitude, memoire, and a renewed appreciation for the moments unfolding in front of you. Accepting that some things are beyond our control is a liberating lesson of aging. It allows you to focus on the aspects of life you can influence, like nurturing relationships, caring for your health, and enjoying your passions. This shift from worry to presence can bring new energy into your life, helping you to savor each day and find peace in knowing that you're making the most of the present moment. Advice 8. Embrace lifelong learning and curiosity. Learning doesn't have an expiration date, and staying curious can keep life vibrant and exciting well into the later years. At 70 and beyond, embracing new knowledge, skills, or perspectives can be a rewarding way to keep the mind sharp and the heart open. Many people find that learning brings them a sense of purpose, and it can also be a wonderful opportunity to connect with others who share similar interests. Whether it's reading books, trying a new hobby, or exploring new technology, lifelong learning can be an enriching pursuit. Consider taking up a subject you've always wanted to explore but never had the chance to study. This might include learning a new language, exploring art, or attending community classes on a topic that interests you. You could even try sharing your skills with others, like teaching a class on something you're passionate about. The act of learning and sharing knowledge not only keeps the mind active, but also provides a sense of fulfillment and connection with others. In addition to mental stimulation, learning something new can spark a sense of wonder and excitement that transcends age. It reminds us that no matter how much we've experienced, there's always more to discover. By staying open to learning, you cultivate a mindset of curiosity and growth, keeping your spirit youthful and adaptable. This enthusiasm for learning can bring an enduring sense of joy and purpose, helping make each day feel full of possibilities. Advice 9. Simplify financial priorities. As we enter our later years, financial priorities often shift. The drive to accumulate, save, or invest aggressively may no longer be necessary. Instead, simplifying financial matters and focusing on essentials can create a sense of calm and clarity. For many people over 70, it's less about building wealth and more about enjoying a secure, comfortable lifestyle. This might mean downsizing or cutting back on unnecessary expenses to focus on what truly enhances your day-to-day well-being. A simplified financial approach can free up both time and mental energy, allowing you to focus on experiences rather than possessions. Consider reviewing your financial commitments and eliminating any expenses that no longer align with your current lifestyle. Subscriptions, services, or memberships that were once valuable might not be as useful now. Redirecting these resources toward things that bring genuine joy, like travel, hobbies, or spending time with loved ones, can be deeply fulfilling. Another aspect of financial simplicity is considering arrangements for the future. By organizing finances now, such as clarifying wills or ensuring financial paperwork is in order, you can provide peace of mind for yourself and your family. Taking these steps allows you to enjoy your years with the confidence that your finances are manageable and you're focusing on the things that truly matter. Advice 10. Practice regular reflection for clarity and peace. One of the most valuable habits you can cultivate in your 70s is the practice of regular reflection. Taking time to pause and look inward allows you to gain insight into your values, purpose, and overall well-being. In our younger years, life often moves quickly, with little time to truly pause and reflect. But now, with the gift of experience, reflection can help you make sense of the journey so far and provide clarity for the years ahead. Reflection doesn't have to be complex. It can be as simple as setting aside a few minutes each day to journal, meditate, or simply sit in quiet contemplation. Think about the experiences and people that bring you joy, the challenges you've overcome, and the lessons you've learned along the way. Consider what brings peace to your heart and where you want to focus your energy. This habit can bring a renewed sense of direction, helping you prioritize the things that feel most meaningful. For many, regular reflection becomes a source of comfort, grounding them in the present while celebrating the past. It reminds us of the richness of life's journey and encourages us to continue embracing each moment fully. By making time for reflection, you cultivate an inner peace that allows you to approach each day with gratitude, clarity, and a deeper connection to yourself. Advice 11. Find joy in simple pleasures. After a lifetime of experiencing the highs and lows that come with different phases of life, many people discover that true happiness is often found in life's simplest moments. At 70 and beyond, the beauty of simplicity becomes even more meaningful. The pleasure of a warm cup of tea in the morning, the comfort of a good book, or the joy of a quiet walk in nature can provide a sense of fulfillment that isn't tied to external achievements or possessions. Finding joy in the small things can make each day feel richer and more satisfying. To embrace this simplicity, consider creating daily rituals that allow you to savor these small moments. Perhaps it's a morning routine that sets a peaceful tone for the day, or an evening reflection on what brought you joy. The power of these small acts lies in their consistency. They become touchstones that add a comforting rhythm to your life. Simple pleasures remind us that happiness doesn't have to be grand or complicated. It's found in the present moment, in appreciating what's around us and finding contentment in the little things. Cultivating a focus on simplicity also helps reduce stress and fosters a sense of calm. Instead of feeling pressured to fill each day with activity, embrace the peacefulness that comes from just being. This shift allows you to experience joy on your own terms, finding beauty in life's quiet moments and creating a lasting sense of satisfaction. Advice 12. Nurture a positive outlook. Aging brings its own set of challenges, but it also offers a unique perspective. Maintaining a positive outlook can make a significant difference in how we experience each day, influencing both mental and physical well-being. A positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring difficulties or pretending that everything is perfect. Rather, it's about choosing to focus on gratitude, resilience, and the good that exists in our lives. Studies have shown that individuals with a positive outlook tend to enjoy better health, lower stress levels, and even longer lives. One way to nurture a positive outlook is through gratitude. Taking a few moments each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for can shift your focus away from worries or negativity. This could be as simple as appreciating a sunny day, a kind gesture from a friend, or a favorite activity. By regularly reminding yourself of these positive aspects, you train your mind to look for joy and abundance, even in small doses. Additionally, surrounding yourself with positive influences, people, media, and activities can help reinforce this mindset. Spend time with friends or family members who lift you up, and engage in hobbies or interests that bring you joy. Remember, maintaining a positive outlook is a choice that, over time, becomes a habit, bringing more peace, resilience, and satisfaction to your life. Reaching the age of 70 and beyond is an extraordinary achievement. It's a time that many people use to reflect on the journey of life, to appreciate the lessons learned, and to focus on what truly matters. We've explored 10 things that may no longer make sense after 70, but perhaps the greatest message is one of liberation. The freedom to live life on your own terms, embracing the simplicity, joy, and fulfillment that come with age. These years provide a unique opportunity to redefine what happiness looks like, to prioritize well-being, and to cherish the time that is now fully and uniquely yours. As we grow older, life shifts from being about external achievements and begins to focus more on inner peace and satisfaction. We realize that true fulfillment doesn't come from chasing society's expectations or accumulating more things. It comes from appreciating who we are, what we have, and the relationships we hold dear. Aging is a time of wisdom, a stage when we understand that life's greatest treasures are often invisible: love, peace, kindness, and contentment. Recognizing these treasures and embracing them can transform the way we experience life's later years. In letting go of unnecessary obligations, we make space for what brings us joy. Whether it's spending time with loved ones, exploring new interests, or simply enjoying the quiet beauty of each day, this time is a gift to be cherished. Embracing simplicity can bring a sense of lightness and clarity that allows us to be fully present in the moment. With fewer distractions, we're better able to savor each experience, finding contentment in the small joys that life brings. Another beautiful aspect of aging is the realization that life's pace can be our own. No longer driven by the need to meet deadlines or rush from one activity to the next, we're free to set our own rhythm. There's a profound peace that comes with taking life one day at a time, appreciating each moment for what it is, without the pressure of having to be constantly productive. This gentle pace allows us to connect more deeply with ourselves and others, to reflect on the meaning of our experiences, and to live with intention. It's also a time to celebrate the resilience and strength that have carried us through life. By 70, many people have faced challenges, losses, and moments of difficulty. Yet, each of these experiences has shaped who we are, teaching us resilience, compassion, and understanding. Embracing these qualities allows us to face the future with a calm confidence, knowing that whatever comes, we have the inner resources to handle it. This sense of self-assurance is one of the gifts that aging brings, reminding us of our capacity to grow, adapt, and thrive. Maintaining a positive outlook, as we discussed, can profoundly affect the quality of our lives. By focusing on gratitude, we can find beauty in even the simplest things. A morning sunrise, a shared laugh with a friend, a moment of peace. Choosing to see the good in life allows us to experience each day with a lighter heart. This positivity doesn't mean ignoring life's challenges. It means choosing to focus on what uplifts and strengthens us. Cultivating gratitude is a powerful way to bring joy into each day and to foster a sense of appreciation for all that life has to offer. The relationships we nurture become even more precious as we age. True friendship and family bonds are irreplaceable sources of joy, comfort, and support. At 70 and beyond, we come to see that it's not the number of friends we have, but the quality of those relationships that matters. Surrounding ourselves with loved ones who encourage, inspire, and uplift us brings a richness to life that possessions can't replace. By focusing on these connections, we build a supportive community that fills our lives with love, laughter, and understanding. Reflection also plays an important role in making the most of these years. Taking time to pause, to look inward, and to acknowledge the lessons of our journey helps us to live with a sense of clarity and purpose. Reflection allows us to celebrate our achievements, learn from our mistakes, and recognize the values that matter most to us. By regularly taking a moment to reflect, we're able to keep our lives aligned with what brings us peace and joy, rather than what others expect of us. Simplifying our financial lives can further enhance this freedom. By focusing on what truly matters and eliminating unnecessary expenses, we allow ourselves to live comfortably without the burden of financial stress. Financial simplicity creates space for experiences that bring joy and memories, without the pressure of constant accumulation. A simple lifestyle allows us to prioritize what genuinely enhances our well-being, be it travel, hobbies, or spending time with loved ones. Lifelong learning remains a wonderful source of purpose and excitement, even in later years. Curiosity and exploration don't have an age limit. Embracing new ideas and engaging with new knowledge keep the mind sharp and the spirit youthful. Whether it's learning a new skill, reading books, or exploring a creative passion, these activities can be deeply fulfilling. They remind us that every day brings the opportunity to grow, to discover, and to connect with the world in new and meaningful ways. As we conclude this journey, remember that aging is a privilege, a chance to live fully and freely, to embrace the person you've become, and to continue evolving in ways that bring you happiness and peace. This chapter is uniquely yours, a time to define life on your own terms and to focus on what fills your heart with joy. Embrace this time with openness, gratitude, and curiosity. Celebrate each moment, cherish your experiences, and take pride in the wisdom that you carry. Life after 70 is not about winding down. It's about finding a new rhythm, a deeper purpose, and a richer appreciation for the beauty of each day. By letting go of things that no longer serve you and embracing what truly matters, you're creating a life filled with love, joy, and fulfillment. Here's to the journey ahead, filled with laughter, love, peace, and a deep, lasting sense of contentment. You've earned this time, and may it be everything you wish it to be, rich with the things that truly make life worthwhile.